Hello? Hello, everyone. God damn it. Hello, everyone. Hello, hello, hello. Hello? I feel like I haven't been streaming a lot. Huh. Sorry about yesterday. I was supposed to stream yesterday, but fatigue can be such a hell on your body. Plus, my voice is going in and out of existence. I don't know, man. After I had COVID, my body is all out of whack. Like, why? Why are you? My body is saying, why are you doing this? Why? I don't know, man. I don't know. I, I didn't expect COVID to wreak such a havoc on my body, on my schedule, on my everything. I didn't expect it to be this harsh. So, yeah, to make up for yesterday's stream slot, I decided to do some bonus stream today. Just after 24 hours, right? I decided to do it today because I had some energy today. So I thought maybe I could play some Hades, my comfort game. So yeah, let's get into hell. I really am sorry for missing. I know I'm missing a lot of stream lately. Uh, Also, I really hope that everyone is doing much better than me. I really don't wish anyone else to have COVID or any illnesses whatsoever, because I know it can wreak
You're no mere weapon, are you?
such a heavy toll on your body. So, last time we played this game, we tried to get Wanyu to max level, but we are short 3 Titan Blood. So, I want to go to the Wretched Broker and then spend some Ambrosia to get.
Come here, Zach.
Hello, Megara?
At least the house seems well enough in order since I saw it last.
Thank you. Okay, let's see. We can spend 2 Ambrosia.
Need more of those, so here.
Okay, that's good. Also, my voice is going in and out of existence, so sorry if my voice
The sheer bloodthirst of the Frostbear blade.
my voice is what do you call acting up in the middle of the stream. I really am sorry about that. So, Act of Punishment.
What do you need there, pal?
We have 50% less max life and healing, but we can heal. Woo! So get let's get this bread.
Take heed against your.
Okay, Divine Dash, thank you.
Go away.
Okay,
Exclusive access.
I am asking for it.
What's this?
I'd like to see you dodge the following.
Okay, good, good. That's good. Let's get coins. Woo!
Look what I found.
Okay, this is doing okay. I'm doing okay so far.
Needs to
I really need something quick to improve on my speed on my weapon. Oh god. So so another funny story about me this week is that I I decided to wash my bed sheet because last week I've sweat a lot on my bed sheet, right? Because I have a high fever or something. You sweat out the fever, so on. Ooh, wait. Quick spin, charge skewer, flaring spin. I'm taking quick spin. Yeah, I'm doing laundry, right? And after I did my laundry yesterday, uh, the bed sheet was so nice and crisp. Maybe maybe that's why my fatigue decided to act up. Not because I was lazy or anything, right? But just that my body refused to do anything. It decided to say that nope, you're not doing anything today. You need to relax. Ah, God. But oh God. I also asked my mother. She also had COVID, the same as me, in the same period of time. By the way, is the music too loud for you guys? Okay. I see from my level, it's okay-ish. Maybe it's just in my head, in my ears. So anyway, I asked my mom about the condition, right? Whether it's just my laziness or whether she also had some bout of fatigueness. Turns out it's not just me. You do become more easily becomes fatigue. I really wish
It's Lady Dempter.
I don't have this fatigueness.
That harvesting did.
Okay, let's see. Frost Strike is good.
Very cool.
More Central Heart.
Uh-oh.
If I could take a minute of your time.
So yeah, I'm not sure about any of y'all if you had any. Oh god, I really hope no one had COVID. But to those that had COVID, do you guys get easily fatigued when you are recovering from COVID? I mean, I didn't expect my body to become this tired all the time.
I trust the east, at least.
So yeah, there's that.
You lads again, huh?
What is happening?
Grandmother Demeter.
Crystal beam. I'm going to take
It's
crystal beam.
freezing.
So yeah.
May I help you?
Also, I don't trust my sense of taste anymore. I feel like my sense of taste now has become much more dull. I mean, I used to have a good sense of taste, but lately I feel like my sense of taste has become much more dull. Whenever I taste something, anything, a dish or a food that I usually like to eat, it usually tastes. You can taste the individual flavor, right? You can taste the garlic, you can taste the onions, you can taste the herbs, spices, and all that. But lately, I feel like I can still taste the thing, but it's not as strong as before, which is bad because I I run a oh god.
Time to collect.
Yeah, overall it's bad
Hit me.
because I have to rely on that senses to earn money. Oh my god. But yeah. Ooh. Chamber preview. Okay, whatever. So yeah, it's hard. When you have to rely on certain sense like smell or
You again.
taste or sight,
Finally.
when you lose those
Let's tear him into shreds,
senses,
sisters. Come on.
you really appreciate them much more.
She's getting angry. She's charging up.
These are traps.
She's powering up.
Do it.
Whew, nice. So yeah, I know. I'm
Shuddered at
I
the
don't
touch.
I don't talk a lot a lot about my life that much on stream. Maybe I should, huh?
Keepsakes hold power.
So we have Demeter. Mm, I feel like I want to get Artemis. Why
Need
not?
help?
Nothing to buy, so let's go.
Closer to the surface. Courtesy of the Pact.
So yeah, today I tried to cook something that I've always
Be there
wanted
soon,
to
then.
eat, but it didn't work out the way that I expect it to be.
Think you could stop me?
Nice. So okay, coins. Let's get some
Get me out of
coins.
here.
Also, I wanted to do something new for October, but I am running a little bit behind on my schedule. So maybe I have to postpone it until the middle of October. I don't know. I don't know. I really hope I can finish it before the start of October. And I want to launch it on both my YouTube and Twitch, but I don't know. I don't know. This, from what I know, I am a little bit behind on my schedule. Nice.
I'll hang on to these.
I know I'm a little bit late in this run. Low, I should say. But as long as we're doing okay, that's fine.
That's a problem.
Nice.
Hey, that's nice.
Deadly Flourish. Why not? Although
Time to
Artemis 8 was good, huh? Also, I want to try some new games too. I wanted to try the new games in conjunction with my new project that I'm going to launch on October, but yeah, maybe I have to postpone it again. It's already in my library. I already bought the game. I just I'm so excited to play the game actually. I've been dying to play that game. It's on my wish list for a very long time. And it seems fun. It's not very expensive either. I don't know. I don't know if y'all liked the game. Although I do know that the game was popular when it was not launched. There are period of time where the game was very popular. Oh man, I really wish I had some more extra cash, but yeah, to play any kind of new games or whatsoever, but I can't.
Let's get you quickly on your way back.
Swift Strike, yes. I have things, commitment to do, so I can't simply spend my money on video games alone. So yeah. So if you like to donate any kind of games or any kind of game suggestion from PS2 games, maybe I do have some PS2 games that I want to play, but again, all that I expect it to be done after I launch my new project here on Twitch and on YouTube. Until then, I really hope you guys can be patient with me. I know I'm not the fastest Twitch streamer or any YouTube YouTuber, content creator or whatever, but I am trying my best, and I really do appreciate you guys. If you are watching the VODs, I know I'm not the best. I'm not as entertaining as everyone else, but I am still proud of the work that I put into the videos, especially my blind let's plays. I mean, yeah, I've never done it before actually, believe it or not. I've done several video editing actually, but not to the extent of on my blind let's play where I have to plan something, I have to um put some more thoughts behind the production. I mean, I want it to be
While learning,
better
you are looking positively fabulous, I have
on
to
my
say.
blind let's plays, but for my first foray into blind let's play, I feel like that's a good start. Oh, that's good, that's good. Nice. Also, I have a game that I want to implement with Twitch chat. But the thing is, I don't have a lot of Twitch chat running active, but
Got you.
maybe I'll try something else.
I'll just take that. Next region. Good.
So many things. So something to look forward to, I guess. We are in the middle of September right. Oh,
The fields of
are
Elysium.
in the middle of September right now. 16 or oh 17th. 17th of September. So yeah, I have even though I am a little bit behind on my project, I do feel excited about it. I can't wait for it to be done so that I can show you guys. Most probably right now I'm estimating the exact time for it to be finished is in 1 month from now. So middle of October, 17, 16, 15, something like that. God, I really hope so. I know I am a little bit behind. Okay, let's see. Breaching Skewer. Your special deals 400% damage. Ooh, yes. I do want that. Because pesky armor are not your friend here. Okay, let's get this.
Strongbows. Welcome.
Whew. Nice. Athena, please give us expose. Nice. Stop. Y'all need to stop. Really need to stop. Nice.
In the name of Hades.
Stubborn roots. Eh, no.
What about these?
Blinding flash. Yes, that's what I needed right now. Cool. Why not? Let's get Demeter on our side. No, the butterfly.
Butterfly ball. Really?
Ah, stop bullying me. Uh-oh. Holy crap, I'm almost dead.
See you.
Nice.
Farewell for now, sinister ball of butterflies.
Crystal clarity. Ooh, nice.
Two blessings are better than one.
You said it, Zagreus. You said it. Nice.
Right there.
I almost forgot just how powerful the Guan Yu aspect can be when it is fully
Anyone there?
leveled up. Okay, let's get more coins.
More flame wheels.
Woo! Oh no! Got him.
Vast riches.
More coins. Nice. Oh man, I should have picked the palm room. Darkness
Cheers,
is
mate.
good too. Why not? We have a lot of coins.
Got it.
A card.
It's a car.
Ooh, that's 50. I'll take this.
Got stronger there.
So we haven't seen Patroclus, huh?
Prepare to be seen.
I'm going to regret not taking stubborn roots, huh? No! Oh man! Oh no! No 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 no! Uh oh!
Close call.
Oh god! Oh no! Theseus?
Silly monster. You think you have the wherewithal to achieve victory?
No! God damn it, Theseus.
Would that you too had a chariot, so I could conquer you in racing just as in battle.
God.
You shall have what you came to
Oh
see.
god, please. Please don't.
Sisyphus.
Here comes
Cheers.
You blackguard. By my honor and the gods, you shall soon be destroyed.
Oh god.
You have a lot of nerve, Hellspawn. Little else. Your most enthusiastic audience.
Please, computer, not now. Oh my god, really? Oh no!
Challenger destroyed.
I lost 3 Death Defiance in one go. Oh
Now, how do I
man.
get through all that armor?
Okay, it's
It must
okay.
be on break.
Mother Nyx, you have.
Hey, Nyx, I would have you know, I'm now proud owner of my very own chthonic companion. You really built them to last. Just not very many of them, apparently. I'd all but given up on ever finding one.
I sensed this outcome, and it pleases me. Though you never would have simply discovered such a thing. They each are unique artifacts that must be given willingly if they are to retain their shape and power.
I have to say, and I do mean this as a compliment, It's hard for me to imagine Night Incarnate herself fashioning these little keepsakes to be given between friends.
Do not mistake them for their unassuming look. Within them is the strength of an unbreaking bond between two souls conjoined.
And I just adore them.
Hey, you. At least the house seems well enough.
Yeah, the Chthonic companion is very cute indeed. Yusa! Hello!
Just at the library.
Good job, Yusa, good job. Okay, what weapon should we use after this? The bow?
I think I need my bow. I returned.
Okay, why
Time to
not?
go to work.
We were doing so good. I would expect me to lose
My
to
reward.
Theseus, but not to Asterius.
I'm pleased to see your father stubborn.
Oh god. I need to practice my no-hit run. Because apparently, in order to use Guan Yu, you don't need to get hit as much.
Who else? Let me have it.
Okay, so that's good. Get to see Chaos. More coins, please, Chaos. More coins. Nothing good, but this is okay. Slothful
Chaos
Fever.
flows through me.
Why not? Oh god. I push dash.
That's what you get.
Nice.
Wretches.
Ah, god. How did you manage to hit me?
For the house.
A fishing point.
Let's fish.
Come on, come on.
Think I've got one.
Ascila Scion. Okay, this is good. This is good.
Erebus, here I come.
Erebus.
I doubt you'll outmaneuver all this lot.
Don't you...
Can't touch me.
Oh
you wretches.
no. Ah! I hit the laser one. No. Oh.
left on
Okay,
your
that's
fingers,
good. That's
Ever.
good.
No problem.
A Daedalus hammer. Yes.
A curse of
Perfect
chaos has
shot
been
or
lifted.
point blank. Uh oh god. If we can get the something win shot, I'm going to take the point blank because enemies keep going into my face asking for it. So why not, right? So that's good. Whew, nice. Athena. Oh my god, we don't have enough.
Come try this.
We don't have boons, huh? Nice.
Back to the shadows.
Uh, please
Any other
another.
blessings, maybe?
Oh god, Athena. One more. Expose, thank you. Ooh, okay, let's go with Centaur's Heart. More health is good.
Your dust.
Whew, nice.
Again, your tampering.
Come on, what are you doing in the corner there?
Why? Help yourself.
No use.
Whew, okay, that's good. Always only one. Okay, that's good.
The mirror.
Sense of Heart. Holy crap, we only have one boon. And I'm guessing we have to fight Persephone. Yep,
Hello, Fury Sisters.
just as expected. Zagreus, murderer?
Hey, any second thoughts by any chance about the whole happy thing? Just making sure.
Zagreus murderer.
Ooh.
Ah, didn't think so.
Oh my god. I can't say. Oh my god. Megara? Nice. Okay, that's good. Zagreus! You get back here!
Thank you.
Okay, that's good. I
Next
guess.
up, Asphodel. Maybe I should switch.
Ooh, right, we need Ares for this bow. Okay, let's go.
Broke out of Tartarus.
Stop moving.
Who dies next?
Nice.
Lord Ares.
Slicing shot? No. I want
Let's see
something
what else.
special. Curse of Pain, yes. Let's get Calm. And level up our Curse of Pain. Oh god.
Thanatos?
I sensed your presence here. I can't stay long, so you brazen wretches ought to have.
You definitely ought.
Time is up.
Thanatos, no. No! Oh my god. Whatever.
You're still in this.
Power of the gods.
Oh no.
You're clear of them for now.
Zesty.
Oh no.
Till we meet again.
Yeah, whatever. Oh man. I can't do anything on that
Step
last
down,
run.
suffer.
Not run.
You shouldn't have crossed me.
Echo's factory here.
Okay, greater haste. Why not?
Time to pick up the pace.
Ooh, Artemis. Okay. Oh no. The witch's room.
These witches again.
I hate this room. Hate this room. Nice.
You found me, Artemis.
Zagreus, if only you could turn yourself into a woodland creature and just fly or burrow out of there.
Deadly Strike or Artemis 8? Hmm. I'm going with Deadly Strike because we do need a lot of help with our attack. Oh my god. Ooh, sure, why not?
This one.
Let's get this so that we can earn some more coins. I really hate this. How? How?
Happy to help.
Sure.
Let's go see Karen. Karen, please give me food. I am starving. I'm starving so much. Are you kidding me, Karen? How dare you? How dare you? I am starving and you are not giving me anything to eat. Oh
What's the matter,
man.
Lanny? You seem quite upset.
Ah. Okay. Ah. I keep getting hit. Every single attack is me getting hit.
Back.
Oh man.
I don't think so.
pretty good. Ah,
Let's see here.
okay. Ooh, we have 420 coins. Blaze it. Please be
Splitters.
kind to me.
You're done.
Ooh, explosive shot. Triple shot, no. Triple shot is bad. Explosive shot is good. Explosive shot is good. Tentos heart. Tentos heart. Nice.
Good, come on in.
Nice. Not nice, but you get the idea, right?
You chose correctly, Zagreus.
Win kill. Why not?
I understand.
Sorry,
Let's do it.
Athena.
He's trying to reach.
No.
That one fully rearmed.
Athena? You ass. Oh my god. Ugh. Stop. Ugh. Athena, you better give me a death defiance. You don't. What's even the point of meeting you again? Yeesh.
Hello, coin. Bite this. That's a cuff, all right.
Poseidon, please give me something good. scoff at me? Hello? Oh god. No.
Sisyphus?
Coming through.
I better hope that there's Patroclus in this run. Otherwise, I am screwed so much.
For later.
Persephone, she says you're really stuck down there, born of the underworld, something like that. Well, if you ask.
Might of the sea.
Oh no. I don't think there's. Oh god, please.
Go, Sisyphus.
You're not regenerating.
Thank you.
Ooh, rush delivery. You deal bonus damage based on any bonus move speed. Whatever.
Got to
And
keep pushing.
we are at the last chamber, I guess. No, it's not the final chamber. And since we are almost dead,
Pleasure doing business.
oh god, we are having an unlucky run.
What else?
Oh god. Out. Oh my god. Oh snap! We got Patroclus!
We have a visitor. Oh, may you prevail.
Kiss off sticks,
Take care then.
please. Thank you. And more sense of start.
Feeling good.
Oh my god.
You shall be permanently overrun, I can assure you, dragon.
No. Oh my god. Just die, Theseus. Die. You're using Demeter against me? Theseus. How dare you? Good. Because I don't want to handle
That's one champion unseated.
Theseus again.
That's better.
Oh
Time to
my
entertain you,
god.
Shades.
Nothing to change. We can... Oh no.
Let's think about this. So close.
We don't have enough coins to buy anything worthwhile. Let's hope it's diamond. Karen, please sell us diamond.
Temple of Sticks.
Please don't be a Titan Blood. Please don't be a Titan Blood. It's Titan Blood. Damn it.
All these tunnels.
Ah, Poseidon. Whatever can you give us right now? Nice. Ah, God. Nice.
Olympus, I accept this message.
Ah, sunken treasure. Why not?
Colorful.
I hear a fishing
Hey,
point.
boy.
Stone wall. Okay, let's see. Centaur's Heart is good. You can't use Sisyphus.
No way.
No way home. No way, no way. Because I'm a new one. Hey, hey, you, I don't want to say no. Ah, talk about a blast to the early 2000s, huh? Okay, good, good.
Not fast this time. Just the foul sack I need.
Just need 100 more coins, which is good, actually. So we just need to go through here. You dare hurt me, little rats?
Not yet. No use. Can't do that.
Woo, nice.
no
Trap
use.
kill. Good, good, that's good.
Next.
Woo.
That's something.
Okay, good, 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 good. We can go now.
We can leave or explore more tunnels. The principes.
Okay. Please, Hades, please. Be nice to me. God, please. Please be nice to me.
I'm back, Father.
Guess who's back? Back again.
You'll go not one step. Darkness.
Fishing point 2.
You brought this on yourself. Darkness. Darkness.
I could dash.
Your mother already begins to call me home.
Don't bring my mother to this.
Children, Father.
Thank you for the information there.
Sure thing.
Darkness.
I dash. Oh god.
Darkness.
Oh man.
Ah, blast.
Darkness. Darkness.
Okay, okay. We
Let's
have
finish this
two more chances. One more chances, I should say.
No holding back. You test my patience.
No. Oh god, please.
Enough of you.
Can't move. Whew.
Now.
No, man.
It's my last chance.
You'll perish yet.
Sisyphus.
Holy? You're at your foolish doing, Poseidon.
Whew, nice.
You. There.
Whew, okay, okay, that's good, that's good.
See you at home.
Whew. I'm starting
In
to
the name of someone very sore right now.
get a little bit worried there.
Sure, why not?
Come on. Surgeon.
Now,
Nah, just a
Give
bass. All about that bass, about the bass.
I have
Not
no
trout.
tales left to tell. But do not think that you have won, Prince Zagreus. For any tale worth telling is a tale worth telling again, and again, and again. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Thank you everyone, you're too kind.
Thanatos.
All right, I better get going.
Great!
Nix, meant to ask. Charon was there to take Mother and me home the one time. So has he been working for you? All part of some elaborate plan or something?
Charon serves only this realm, child. And he is very trustworthy. I suppose that it is also possible he has some affection for the Queen. If not for you.
Elaborate plan then. Got it.
Elaborate plan. What elaborate plan, Zagreus?
Nothing gets dirty around here while I am on the job, Your Highness.
Thank you, Dusa. Thank you.
Prophecy fulfilled.
Oh man, we still need to defeat Charon twice. In a
How's
row.
it going, Skelly?
Consecutive.
What infernal forge created you?
Okay.
Should be simple.
Minus this, plus this. Okay, that's good. Calisthenic program. Nope. Maybe hard labor? Yeah, sure.
Okay, let's get this done.
Speak not to me of failure. Failure is the greatest instructor of all. Your existence is a sequence of mistakes.
Oof.
Avoid making the same one twice.
I am a failure. I'm so
Let's see what I can
sorry.
do.
I'm so sorry, Daddy.
Time to fix up these fists.
Ooh, draining cutter. Draining cutter is good.
These fists are hungry to fight. Back to dust. Might as well.
Ooh. Each time you special gets hit for -4. Yeah, sure, why not? Just don't have to use special.
More numbskulls?
Can we do this quickly? Oh god. Nice.
Shiny.
One more chamber, right? One more encounter. 2 more. Can't wait to use my draining cutter on enemies. Oh my god.
Okay.
Athena, where are you?
The boon I got from Chaos has a new effect.
Now you are going to come.
You and me.
Oh my god, really?
Lady Athena.
The might and honor of
Uh,
How about some
Divine
other boats
Dash,
instead?
please. Thank you. Oh, Aphrodite.
Stay dead. Let's deal some death. Lady Aphrodite.
Okay.
Love tends to blossom in the spring.
Okay, good, good. Heartbreak Strike or Heartbreak Flourish. Ooh, I'm going to take this.
My heart is full. That's mine.
Woo, nice. Come on. Oh, I'm already full with my health. Where are you? Oh god.
The strength of the centaurs.
Demeter. Yes.
You're gone.
Oh my god, why is there so many enemies?
It's Demeter.
don't let my
Cross strike. Whatever.
All right.
Adult Soul. We didn't use any cast, right? So this is appropriate for us. Let's get more Senzo's Heart.
That's good.
Oh
Hello,
god,
Fury Sisters.
Electo.
Oh, finally. Ugh. Still can't believe Megara got mixed up with you, Red Blood.
For all her weakness,
Not interested in your nasty remarks about her, Electo. Though if you keep them up, I'm warning you, I might get mad.
Oh, you might get mad.
Defend Megara's honor since she's far too weak to do it her damn self?
You think she's so pure?
Whatever. Nice. Nice. You know, the glove is very good. Very good indeed.
Blood.
Blood and darkness.
My king
Tartarus has proved
Okay, let's
unable
see.
to
We
continue.
have Demeter, we have Athena. You know what? Let's take the Palm Blossom. Why not?
So much for
We
Tartarus.
use a Death Defiance.
Check.
Oh, right. When we were weak with Chaos Boon. Whatever.
Who's first?
Nice.
Gift.
Palm Blossom leveled up. Divine Dash leveled up. Let's get more
All aboard.
Hermes. Oh god.
It's been a little while, hasn't it?
No.
Let's see who's better.
Yeah.
Here's something for the show.
Thank you.
This won't go on the record.
Your quickness is my number. Oops, gotta go.
Ugh. Fifth Strike. Fifth Strike is good. More coins. More coins. Let's go here.
I'm in.
More Santos Heart, more survival. But we have to be careful here.
Time now to pay your dues.
No! Fish! Fish! No! Fish! No.
Oh well.
Let's go see Demeter. Why not? Oh man. Ooh. March of Death. Been a while since we are here. Nice.
Lady Demeter.
Stubborn roots. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. All the yes to stubborn roots. I remember the last time I didn't take stubborn roots, I died. Huh. Nice.
The underworld's power.
More Hermes is good. A fishing point too.
No way.
Whoa! Flame eater, flame eater, flame eater.
Come on up.
Oh, not a flame eater.
Olympus, I accept this message.
Side hustle. We need all the help we can get to buy things in the River of Styx.
Lernie, hiss once if you think you're going to lose.
S. Nice. Nice. That's good. That's good.
No more heads. Good.
That's what you see, Zagreus, when you fight with Thanatos and Megara. No more heads. Oh my god, I'm such a child.
Dead must have it pretty good up here.
Okay, that's good, that's good.
Long spears.
Nice.
Someone will like this.
Ooh, more coins. Nice. I'm confident in this run. Mainly because we have the Draining Cutter. And we have the Aphrodite special. Heartbreak Strike. Heartbreak Flourish.
More.
Okay, quick cutter, no. Colossus Knuckle is good. Relatively good. Anything good? No. I'm so sorry for this.
This must be here for me, right?
I'm so sorry.
Sorry. Oh, hi. Come on, let's have another go of it.
Ah, That's good. That's good. Ah. Just have to survive. Just have to survive. Oh man.
Ah, you.
Nice.
Good fight, mate.
Woo.
Got you, mate.
Wait. Twice in a row? Ooh.
That's a deal.
That's good. That's good.
Your challenge is hereby accepted, Jordan.
Hello? Out of the frying pan, dot, dot, dot. Woo, nice.
See you soon. Hello there.
Oh, Dionysus. Hello. Ooh, strong drink.
Time to feast.
Woo, nice. Thank you, Dionysus.
Okay.
Uh-oh. Oh, God. Final chamber, right? Sure, let's go see Demeter. We can get Nourished Soul, that's good too. Sisyphus, go.
That one's regenerating. Damn, he's recovered.
Oh my god,
Nearly got me.
I lost a lot of health. Demetus 8, why not?
Oh, really?
Oof.
Here then.
Oh my god, we have 1500 coins. 1531. 47.
Great price. Here's the fee.
Oh, fine.
Power of Olympus.
You
Me?
face us, filth. However, no holding back. Attack! Nothing like battling with the audience. I do not fear you, fiend. Your presence is a stain upon Elysium. Together! Could you?
One down, one to go.
There, you monster. The fiend has fangs. Lady Artemis, make my strength be true. Beware of winter's cold.
You're not the only one, Theseus.
Blast you. Monster, you have no bearing and no grit or courage.
No. Oh, that's so aggravating. It's one hit away from death.
Thanks for believing in me, my good shade.
It's okay. Nothing to change, nothing to buy, nothing to sell. So let's just go.
Out of here. Got it. No more dead to deal with, at least.
Really? The one time that we got discount, you sell us diamond. I'm disappointed in you. I'm so disappointed in you. Okay, so let's get Athena first. Nice. We see any well-off Karen, I have to buy a Death Defiance.
What is this stuff?
Oh god. Oh my god, really? Oh man.
Olympus, I accept this message.
Ooh, we never get Blinding Flash from Athena. What the heck? Oh wait, please. Oh my god. Still need to buy a Death Defiance.
I'll take it.
Can buy all this.
Hey,
Quick Favor,
good enough to eat.
Frost Strike, Frost Strike, Frost Strike, and a diamond. Huh, that's good. And let's get Santa's Heart. I shouldn't have bought all that, especially the diamond, because if we see a Well of Karen, we need to buy a Death Defiance. I'm such an idiot.
Poisoned. Not now.
Oh, nice. Ooh,
Another one of
God.
those especially gigantic vermin.
They shall have
Nice.
Where are they coming from?
Where do you come from? Where do you go? Got an eye, Joe.
Satyr tunnels.
Demeter, please.
Can't do that.
Oh, nice. I still didn't see any Well of Karen. Much to my surprise.
Cerberus would love it.
Anything else, Demeter?
Got anything else?
No burst. Crystal Beam, whatever.
Acquired taste.
Oh man.
Want something to eat, boy? Huh?
I'll take the palm.
Let's see what's in here.
Please give me a Well of Karen. so stingy, Karen.
That's a lot of coin.
Nice. No. Oh god. Maybe I'm just unlucky, huh? Okay, I see a wall of Terran there.
Who's next?
All shall soon decay.
I can't.
Oh my god. On.
Delicious. Popped up.
Oh, thank you. A kiss of sticks. Please.
No thanks.
Yes. Yes.
Let's just go down this Sata hole.
The prince pursues.
Okay, that's good. That's good.
See you, boy. You're looking very stately there, father.
You would attack. Excuse me for a moment.
Excuse me?
Darkness.
That's not very nice of you to say die to your own child.
You'd not have made it here without Olympus for me.
You act like you do everything yourself.
More than you know.
I know a thing or two.
Ah.
Darkness. Now. Darkness.
Well, Achilles never taught me to be against my own father. Wait, he did. Oh god. No.
No, you don't.
Nice.
Let's finish this.
You asked for this.
Come on.
You wait right there. I've had it with you, boy. Poison. Was that the blasted
Nice.
boulder from before?
It is.
What shall it take? I cannot remain.
Keep calm and remain silent.
In my father's name.
Okay, that's good.
Imagine that Prince Zagreus experiences some sort of joyous outcome for a change, in contrast to the arbitrary and unfortunately painful death he shall experience
Now. Womp womp.
I'm counting that one as a victory.
Oh, wow!
Congratulations!
That's sarcasm I detect.
Your infamy throughout Elysium has only...
Thank you.
Oh, hey. Gotta say, I like what you and Dusa did for this place.
Thank
Till next time.
you.
You're free, Bats.
Oh, Prince, I'm supposed to.
Ugh, nothing to buy. Hmm. Hmm. Maybe this?
Well, I don't see why not. Nothing like a mosaic depicting my archenemy in the Bull of Minos to spur me on.
Do give the champion of
Oh
Elysium my best
no.
regards when
Hell
next you're
no.
slain by him.
I don't want that. Come on, let me change. Pathonic, yes.
I think we'd better go with this option instead.
Okay, let's buy this. Treasures, bookmans.
Here's the commission. These ought to add a little sparkle each time I revive from the pool of sticks.
Yay!
Such a way to step into this house needs no adornment.
We have 400, right? You know what? Let's just buy this. Case
approved.
Divine.
If Hypnos is going to be sleeping on the job, he ought to do it in the lap of luxury.
Ooh, Hypnos. Yes. Hypnos, yes. Healing spell.
This should instill a sense of fear in anyone approaching my bedchambers.
What you do
Ooh,
with
yes,
your wretched
yes,
bedchambers is
yes,
your business
yes.
alone.
Whatever, let's go.
Scratch one off the fated list.
The shield.
Care to join me out there?
Aspect of Beowulf. For aspect of Beowulf, maybe we don't use this. Legion Soul.
How about like
We
this?
use Infernal Soul instead. Because we can recover a lot of. Yeah.
I can't.
Nice.
I have this.
Well,
Time to go.
I shall do everything.
I don't want any of
Be
this.
grateful here.
Divine Dash, thank you.
Mine now.
Ooh, a hammer. Yes.
Okay.
Okay, let's see. Yeah, pulverizing blow. We don't need to deal blowback to enemies. Nice.
One for the stash.
Santos Heart, please.
Crushed. You want to go?
I forgot to destroy that boss.
No getting out without a
I will never touch Poseidon's.
Charon must be nearby.
Oh god, fine. Zeus.
I'm empty.
Nice.
How is old Hades doing?
Thunder Flourish, why not? Sisyphus? Been a while since we've seen you, right?
Well, if it isn't you. Hello, Highness. You. Here you are.
Oh, thank you. Any advice for me on this occasion? Okay.
Special damage bonus to 2%.
I heard you got yourself into another. You wretches are coming with me.
Nice.
That's enough. You're fast, I'll give you that.
I didn't even see just how much difference the score between us. Let's take Hydrolite, why not? And that was hard. Athena, please give me exposed.
Olympus, I accept this message.
Thank you.
Hope I didn't keep you waiting, ladies.
Ready, Tess. You know I can hit even harder than usual with a pact of punishment working against you. Maybe that's why you signed it. To pity me.
I have my reasons. Pitying you isn't one of them. Although I guess you don't believe me, do you?
No, I don't think I do.
Set.
Cockroaches on my authority.
Come on, we can do this. Hello? Good.
Was
Very good. Is that
Well,
what
it's
you
been
want to
lovely.
is that what you want to say, Negra?
Of the Titans.
I was very good. Okay, that
Megara
was
seems to be having
very good.
difficulties.
Don't mind me, Father. My keepsakes.
Here, I'll take Demetrius.
Go with
Why
them.
not? Mm. Yeah, let's take the Hydrolite.
Let's go up. Cheers. More bone rakers.
No.
Show yourselves.
Oh my god. Always with the stray enemy in the lava? Why? Why do you keep going to the lava? Nice.
Gods grant me strength.
Blinding flash. What's this? More coins. Sorry, more darkness.
Trespasser.
You lad, huh?
Oh god, really? Really?
Barely got
Enough.
No.
darkness.
Oh my god. That worth it? Let's go see Karen. Karen, give me food. Karen.
Just what I need.
Thank you.
Barge of death, you're here. More coming then.
Oh god, no.
How's that?
Nice. Oh,
I have to tell you something, little sprout. I take cold comfort knowing that my foster brother Hades is no better at his parenting than I.
ooh, Frost Strike, yes.
Oh, that's brisk.
Keep forgetting how. Okay, hit 12. Stop jumping! Oh my god, really?
Not yet. Hello, Hermes.
You did it, cuz, and by it I'm referring to the act of beating down my seemingly invincible Boatman associate, who fancies himself pretty tough as underworld deities go. He wasn't sure you had it in you, and if I may be so bold, neither was I.
How wonderful. It is reflex, thank you very much. More coins. A flaw or respite. Thank you.
Hit the spot.
Thank you very much.
Why not?
Okay, by the way, after this run, and I will end the stream too. In
All right,
a
let's
while.
have it out between us then.
Yeah, it's quite late where I am. Almost 10? Already 10:30 where I am. PM. So yeah. Come on, you can do this. No. Learny. When will you ever learn? Come on. Come on. Oh, really learning. Nice. You only lose one death defiance, so not too bad. Nice. We are quite powerful as long as we didn't get hit.
Nice.
That's the problem with my gameplay, my playstyle, is that I am not very meticulous about my playthrough, playstyle, whatever it is. I'm not very careful. So yeah. That results in me taking unnecessary damage against any enemies. Which is bad if you want to play this game
everything so green? I got one. A sea creature.
A hammer. Daedalus hammer.
Ready for me? Look who. And don't come back.
Nice.
Always a pleasure.
Okay. No, I don't want this. Unyielding defense. After using your niggling broadcast, you are sturdy for 3 seconds. Your dash, your special is faster and deals 200+% damage. I'm going to try unyielding defense. Why not? Sure, let's take Santos card.
Okay. I'm out.
Nice. Centaur's heart. More Centaur heart. Centaur's heart. Nice. Okay, that's good. That's good. Sure, why not?
We have a pest problem.
You're gone.
Oh my god.
One's rearming you.
Nope. You are not regenerating. Oh man.
Satisfied?
That's that.
Only Tetris 1.
I'll take that.
Okay. Asterius is good. Nice.
Well done.
Got you, Asterius.
There you are.
After party. I'm going to take strong drink. Why not? Nice. We are a little bit low on health. My god.
Come try me.
Nice.
Right there.
Hermes, please give me something good. Oh wait, we still have a lot of Sisyphus on. Swift strike. Thank you. Stop! Stop hiding!
Loaded up.
Oh no!
Hello there, Prince.
Oh. Oof. Patroclus, no. There's no Patroclus. Ah! We are a little bit screwed here, but... Whew. As long as we are careful.
He returns. I shall never. Ready yourself.
Oh god.
Bullhorn fiend, you are unfit to walk these high passageways.
Not yet. Not now.
Are you prepared? Ready.
Ah, a fail. Come on, just die, Theseus. Nice.
That ought to shut him up. We got them, my good Shane.
Got
You Shanes,
him.
enjoy yourselves.
I shall stop you by my own hand if I must.
Beats dying.
Oh god. You know what? Let's just buy. I don't want to have any regrets where we can't find a Well of Karen and there's no Athena in the final room. That would be so devastating. And this game is all about choices. Okay, good. If we can get stubborn roots, that would be very good. Because we don't have to buy Athena's to get a Death Defiance from her.
Not yet.
No,
That's one of their
okay.
layers.
I thought it was tiny vermin.
Can't do that.
Nice.
Excellent.
Okay, let's go see Demetus. Come on. I'm on a schedule. Come on. Come on. Come on.
Come on,
Thank you.
I got a scuffer. No use. Can't do that. Need a cure.
Nice. Come on. Oh. Really? Oh my god. Come on. Killing freeze. Okay, we have 5 rolls. Let's roll once.
Something else.
Nourish soul? Okay, fine. That's good
Enough of
too.
this place. Got to keep searching.
Oh man. We don't have enough money. Let's go see Dionysus. Hopefully he has something good to sell.
Useless.
Oh,
Not now.
come on. Whoosh.
More snake stones. Not now.
What are you doing in the back there?
They're slowing down.
Oh god. Sisyphus, go!
Prince Anne.
Not yet. Hello there, Dionysus.
Trippy flare, whatever.
Pure darkness. Got to find something for Cerberus. I'll take this one. Maybe this way. Can't. Loaded.
Whew. Okay, come on. Finally.
Gods grant me strength.
Trippy flare.
Disgusting. Cerberus will love it.
And we got strong drink. Anything to buy? You can buy Athena.
Thank you, mate.
And we get last stand. Thank you. Whew. Okay, that's good.
Cerberus move.
I can go.
Relax, relax.
Still
We can
chilly
do
out here,
this.
thanks
We
to
have 3
Grandmother.
Death Defiance. We can do this.
Double eyes.
They aren't.
Oh, I'm hit. I can't.
I think not. Darkness. Darkness.
Not yet.
We can do this.
Zagreus? Zagreus, how fared your closing of my domain?
Could have done better, though. What can you do?
I can do this. I'll boil your blood.
No.
Darkness.
Nice.
Come on, get up.
Blast you.
I can't.
This is for your own good.
Can't do that.
No, man.
No. I'm empty.
Oh god. Oof. Okay.
One last shot.
You're going back.
We need to be careful. He says as we get hit.
Sisyphus?
Heads up. Foul weather is the only kind.
Oh god. Really?
Ready.
I have something for you.
Oh, damn it! Damn it! So close. Oh god. It's okay.
That really hurt.
Yeah. Hypnos? You're supposed to sleep in this lounge chair. Thanatos?
I saw the faded list of minor prophecies was requisitioned through the house contractor, Zagreus. Didn't take you for an agent of the fates.
Turns out I'm full of surprises, Thanatos. Though the three fates are your sisters, aren't they? Surprised you didn't requisition the list yourself.
Guess it just wasn't meant to be. Though, I don't know them at all. Keep only to themselves somewhere. Sometimes I wonder whether everything really is preordained or whether they're making all this up as they go.
I can hazard a guess. Hey boy, I hope all the construction and renovation around here hasn't been too inconvenient for you lately. But hey, the lounge is just about ready for you to utterly destroy again.
Prince Zagreus implants in the impressionable, vicious watchdog of the underworld a new appetite for more destruction, to be sated in another age.
Let's enjoy it while it lasts. Nyx, at first I thought I maybe should ignore this, but I wanted to give you greetings from Lord Ares, who seems rather interested in you.
Ah, yes, the god of war. Among all the Olympians, he often struck me as much more accepting of our kind, born of the underworld.
You're not interested in him. I mean, he's murderous. Polite, though, I don't know.
I take an interest in whomever I take interest in, my child. I thank you for the message.
Fair.
Anytime.
Fair. You have a lot of nectar, right? So let's buy this.
Give me the current special.
Orpheus, have some ambrosia. Why not?
Hey Orpheus, you know I once wrested this bottle of ambrosia from the champions of Elysium, defeating them 2 against 1, just so I could bring it here to you personally.
Please, my friend. I feel I am undeserving of such a relentless show of kindness on your part. I shall accept, but you'll relent, won't you? As well as forgive me.
Mate, if that is your wish, then it will be my pleasure to oblige. Though may this gift symbolize the strength of our friendship for an eternity to come. I've learned so much from you.
Thank you, my friend. Would that I had capacity to take some joy from this.
Thank you. Bond Forge with Orpheus. Good.
Skelemius.
Oh man. We end the run with the spear. We end and start the stream with the spear. Eesh. Okay, whatever. I'm going to end the stream here. Thank you again.
Long way to go.
To those that come to watch this stream live, thank you very much. And if you are watching this stream on the VOD channel on Twitch, you know that since I am not a partner nor am I an affiliate on Twitch, my VODs will be saved for only 7 days on Twitch. But don't worry, I do have a YouTube stream archive set up on YouTube. The channel is called Creamcat Gaming on YouTube. You can search there. If you are watching this on Twitch, you can go to my about page and click on the link to YouTube stream archive link. It will take you directly to my stream archive page, where I will be posting the stream archive 1 week after the stream has ended. If you are interested in joining the Discord, the link will be available on the end screen after the stream has ended. Also on the starting soon page. So whatever it is, you can go and have a look at the link there. If you are still watching this on YouTube, on Twitch I should say, there is also a link to the Discord too. If you are watching this on YouTube, the link will be in the description down below. Yeah, I guess that's it. If you are interested in contacting me directly, I am available on Twitch. Sorry, of course I'm available on Twitch. I'm streaming here. I'm available on Twitter. That's the one that I wanted to say. I'm available on Twitter for... No. Oh my god, what am I saying? I'm available on Twitter if you want to directly message me there, DM, or you can directly tweet at me too. I usually open my Twitter daily. If you are interested, do have a look there. So yeah, my plan for tomorrow, if fingers crossed that I am well enough and I have enough energy to talk, um, is to not create, is to play more of Fall Guys. Last week I tried Fall Guys when I just recovered from COVID. Let me tell you, it's not fun. I don't have the mental capacity for it, nor am I able to play the game correctly. And that's why I had to switch to Hades. But hopefully for tomorrow, I can play the whole thing on stream for the rest of the duration of the stream, which is starting from 3 a.m. Eastern Time or 3 p.m. Malaysian Time, MYT. I guess that's it. Thank you again so much to those that are watching this stream live, that are watching this on the VOD channel on Twitch, or even watching this on YouTube. I really, really do appreciate it, and I hope to see you in the next stream. And if you are available, come say hello to the chat. I am excited for October. I have a lot of things line up. Hopefully I can finish it by the start of October, or if not, it's in the middle of October. If push come to shove, it's in the beginning of November. Ah, God, I really hope it's not the end. It's not the start of November. It's in October. At least that's my plan anyway. But things can happen. Even if you plan things from A to Z, things can happen without your control. What can we do, right? So again, thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you in the next stream, which is tomorrow, less than 12 hours from now. I really do appreciate it, and I really do appreciate it if you can join me in the stream live tomorrow. And yeah, thank you for watching, and I hope to see you tomorrow. Goodbye.